Hello the channel. Welcome back. What the hell's going on here? Eh? Well, look at this. We've finally got some Sorare merchandise. Finally. Sorare 7s managed to win a Sorare hoodie. And as a homage to Royalivi, we're doing the show just like him. Only I'm a bit older than him and I don't have sunglasses and stuff on. I guess I could put on my 3D glasses, but don't want to take the piss too much. But there we go. Reward show. Thanks very much for tuning in. Apologies you're having to look at me sitting here in a hoodie. Not a brilliant game week, but loads of reward boxes, wee bit of cash. We'll do the preview for the weekend and we'll roll on from there as well. Before we look into the rewards etc. here, there's been a wee bit of news in terms of the special weekly etc. So let's try and find the information. Usually it's up here somewhere. It's behind me. Viewing incoming activity. Use. To move myself out of the way already there. We've just started. So we've got the K-League special weekly. Prizes look pretty good for that, to be honest. I've actually been building a bit of a Ulsan sort of stack for this coming up and just for the competition in general. Well, I was thinking Cezinha would be in there somewhere as the older card, but game weeks on April 26th to 30th, May the 3rd to the 7th, and May the 10th to the 4th. Be limited, rare, super rare, and unique. You can put in 3 in-season cards and you can put in 2 older cards. And this is the best bit. Look at the prizes. So limited wise, $700 for first game week and up to 1,100. So it's gradually getting a wee bit higher as the cards go out. At least $100 for top 10, even the first one, and prizes right down to 500. And then the rare one as well, which I'll also be aiming at, $1,500 for first, 2,100 and $2,400. Prizes right down to 150. I'll not be in the super rare one myself, but that is really good, to be honest. I've made my return to limited in a way. I suppose I was never really away having all the Celtic cards, but 2 seconds. Pressing the wrong buttons again here. Ended up on Callum McGregor just randomly. So yeah, collections wise, just decided to instant buy some Ulsan cards. So they're pretty cheap. I think got pretty much a whole collection for like 85 quid or something. So all the goalkeepers, 20-year-old and a 22-year-old goalkeeper, so that's pretty good. A couple of guys immediately went off instant buy, so I don't have them yet. But picked up everybody on 5% already, so that'll give me a chance to build up the XP and get ready to attack the cash. I also did another thing here as well in terms of continental competitions, so decided just to build a wee Continental Knights limited team and just play them over the summer as well. So I picked up Alan Patrick, Lucas Golario as I used to call him, big Golario, Everton, not the one that's getting deducted all the points, Felix Torres, and big Casio, the cassette player. So that was about sort of 50 quid as well, and just thought have a go at the sort of cash there as well. So it's nice to see the cash being given out, creating a bit of demand already. So let's get fired in. We're going to open the rewards, and it is going to be mainly sort of rewards boxes this week, but fingers crossed maybe we'll get some better luck. So coins first. Not as many as in the past, 1,100, still pretty good. So we're needing those level ups. Contender in season rare, 9th. So this was a lower down division. I think it was Division 3, 47 quid. In Ethereum, pretty good. Contender in season rare, which was the other division, the second division, 39 quid. So not a very good game week in terms of recent standards, podiums and all that type of stuff, but you know, still taking over some cash and certainly helps enter some of the new weeklies as well. And then we've got loads of boxes, so we need to open these twice. So we'll get a standard rare box and Premier League. Got some super rare ones, I think, as well. A rare basic box. I think the odds are obviously not as good for the lower numbers, so you really want the ones that are like numbers 1 and 2 and stuff here. Not sure if we actually got many of those kind of light boxes and stuff. Super rare ones could be pretty good. I mean, there's some really nice cards in there as well if you get a good pull. So it's a number 2, not an actual number 2, as sometimes people regard them as. Look at the state of me. I'm just seeing myself in the cameras and look at the absolute state of me with this hoodie on. This will be the first and the last time you'll see me dressed up like this, hopefully. And then another number 2. So yeah, not the worst week in the grand scheme of things, but said a bit frustrating overall, really quite tough, but kind of on to midweek. But there we go, we've got some stuff to open, and we've got also we've won some F etc there as well. So 9 boxes to open. We'll open the rare ones first, I think, and then we'll open the super rare ones. Assuming all works in accordance with plan. You never know. Maybe we'll actually get a good card out of them. You know, maybe we'll get Big Gaza's luck, or these other guys that are always getting accused of being in cahoots because they're content creators. Again, this is not my internet, by the way. Somebody said, is this my internet? I don't think it is. I think it's just when I try and open things. So it's a level up. I've not missed anything there. I'll leave the super rare ones the last day. So they should be hopefully the most exciting ones. And number 3, level up. They are going to be predominantly level ups, especially in the lower down boxes like the number 4 one, but a bit of excitement anyway. That'll level up. People are pulling cool stuff out of these sometimes, so you know it is going to always be most of the level ups, but there we go. We'll put these level ups to good use as well. I'll tell you, we will put them to good use in terms of levels up, if again we're interested there. Right, so we've got a couple of super rare ones as well. These would be really the ones that would be nice to bink something in, you know, something pretty big would be awesome. Get the old heart rate going. But yeah, level up still be pretty useful too. Definitely don't think it's my internet that. Now level up. After saying all that, we're just going to get like 8 level ups, aren't we? But there we go. You never know. You never know what's inside the box. Level up. That's the last one. Might have 2, I don't know. Oh, the suspense. It's a level up. Is that the last one? I've got one last one. Could it be in the last one we actually get something that's kind of worth something? Level ups are useful for me as well, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's a level up. Alright, so we've got loads of level ups. We'll use them as what it is. Sold Lee Dong-Gyeong as well. That's good. In case people are wondering why I've sold him, he's going to the army team, so I didn't realise that actually. Just check back through all the information, and he's going to the army team, so we've got to be careful there as well. Just been updating the spreadsheet, so we'll do a quick preview of the weekend. I do have the Celtic lineup up on Play Sharper as well. You want to go and have a look there. Pretty well, more predictable, I think now. But I'll update that closer, and we'll have a chat about it in the full preview video for the weekend. I've got it loaded up. Firstly, we're looking at expected team goals and everything here. We're just going to look at this as overall. We'll break it down into each different region in the full video. So PSV, really good fixture against Vitesse. Not a huge surprise there. That's pretty standard, to be honest. Always doing pretty well. 61% clean sheet percentage as well. So it looks like pretty standout fixture across both of the metrics. Manchester City against Luton. That might be a case of picking guys who haven't started tonight. So just as I recorded this, Kevin De Bruyne is on the bench, although apparently he was feeling ill or something. So at least still there. So that's one to keep an eye on. You know, while they just keep playing sort of Phil Foden, etc. I guess a lot of these teams are going to be prioritising these big games Champions League, etc. as well. Bayern Munich against Cologne, again, Bayern Munich, tough fixture against Arsenal. See De Ligt and Eric Dyer are starting, so get your money on Arsenal, is my opinion there. Inter Milan, again, good fixture. They're pretty tight at the back as well. Celtic against St Mirren, so it's definitely a huge one. I mean, one thing I have been doing as a strategy, and I don't really know if it's the optimal strategy or whatever yet, but with Celtic playing against Rangers away. Oh, hang on. Got my pro results up. This is telling me how many it's quite apt actually. This is telling me how many relegations and stuff I've had. So pro results, got promoted. So contender 2, champion up to champion 1, Premier League 3, champion Division 2, champion Division 3, challenger Division 2, and contender Division 4. And in terms of relegation, pretty much everything else I think you can do better, damn right. So just relegated in the Premier League 2, contender 2, challenger 2, challenger 2, Premier League 3, champion, challenger, contender. I think this is actually the division you're now in rather than the division that you've came from. What's this? Yeah, that's me away. So, having a quick look, I know it's a bit convoluted way to have a look at it, we're talking about Celtic, but I did actually keep this entry and just didn't enter because basically I have all the sort of in-season Celtic cards and it just felt a bit wrong to be doing that, but still retained the Hoodwinks, Heart Attack, etc. here as well, but I think that's because I actually left out Team B, which had been promoted, so now I can have kind of quite a few sort of runs at the in-season cash in terms of top divisions and also a Division 1, the classic season in contender. So that was sort of part of the strategy behind things. I know it's not to do with the actual preview, but I just thought I'd mention it. Bayer Leverkusen against Werder Bremen. I think Bayer will go pretty strongly. They've got a game against West Ham, but I think if they win this game, they could secure the league. So yeah, I just don't really see them messing about too much. Be interesting to see what they do. Liverpool against Crystal Palace. Nice to see Alisson, Trent and Jota back in training, so there's going to be some headaches based on the lineup there. Will Alisson come back? You know, Kelleher playing, then will Kelleher stay there and Alisson the bench or whatever? You know, it's going to be tough one. Alisson is, I mean, Kelleher's great, but Alisson is one of the top goalkeepers in the world, probably the top 3. Arsenal against Aston Villa again. Arsenal going very strong tonight, and it'll be a guesswork in terms of how these ties are going and stuff. Teams are going to be always going to be very strong latter stages of Europe and maybe do the rotation in the league. St Gallen, nothing much to write home about there. I'll mention that mob. Leeds United against Blackburn, pretty good fixture for goals. Leipzig, Southampton, AZ, not really been firing recently, got a few hammerings, so looks like a reasonable fixture for them, but they've taken a few doings. Napoli, pretty interesting. Sporting, against Sporting, I think I've got a tie midweek, so you've got to always watch that. Feyenoord, very impressive against Ajax, scoring 6 goals. Porto, Benfica, so a few of these teams in action. Expected clean sheets, so it looks like PSV are top of both metrics, which is really impressive. Manchester City, 59%. Again, it's going to be a tough one. Ederson on the bench tonight, so Ortega Moreno keeping the place. That's quite interesting. Do they ease Ederson back in, or do they just say, no, you've been crap all season, mate, just stay in the bench? Because he has. I think he's been rubbish, but there we go. Porto, pretty good fixture. Lazio, so that's interesting. One that doesn't feature as highly in terms of goals, but against Salernitana, pretty good clean sheet probabilities. Benfica, again, they've got game against Marseille Thursday, I think. So, you just need to keep an eye out the news. Will there be rotations? Inter Milan, Leverkusen, again, pretty strong against both metrics there as well. Celtic only 50% clean sheet percentage, but really high expected team goals, and conceded a few to Rangers, but I was away from home, etc., and it's a pretty good home game, I think, there as well. Anyways, look at the state of me in this camera, but there we go. We finally got some Sorare merch. Look, Sorare. Must have put the beef on as well because it's a bit snug. So maybe we'll need to do a bit more running, which is quite difficult after Sorare Sevens. So I really enjoyed Sorare Sevens. Big shout out to Mark and all the guys, Azzy, etc., who organised that. Really good event, Falkirk Stadium. Played some football, drank some Guinness. A really good social evening. Legs are still dead after it. Raised I think 1,300 quid for charity as well. So it was a men's mental health charity. I can't find the actual Andy Man Talks, I think it's called. Can't find the wristband. So that was awesome. Raising money for charity as well. Final thing is Wakey Academy's Kenley donating his Brentford top that he won. It's not a signed top, just a Brentford top. So keep an eye out for that on Twitter. Next couple of days we'll announce competition. Somebody will win a Brentford top as well. Tag it on Twitter and everything so that everybody can see it and so that we can put up the pictures of it and celebrate the event a wee bit as well. Anyways, I'm going to get my ugly mug and hoodie back off the screen. I don't know if that's any better. Like, sorry guys, that's probably worse. Put it back up. No, I don't want to see that baldy head. And that note, let's go. Good luck.